Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. We have here the Five of Pentacles. What I see is a scene that is very emotional, wherein a person has that feeling of being rejected. But the beautiful thing about here in this card is that somebody is there to support this person who felt rejected. Now try to see if you resonate with this situation. It could either be that you are the one who got rejected or somebody was rejected by you. Now, the important thing here is if, for example, it was you who felt rejected, just be aware that there are people who truly care for you and are willing to be there for you. They might feel helpless in somehow helping you completely in your situation, but you can rely on them to be there for you, to support you as best as they can. Now, the rejection can be related to your career. It can be in a relationship, it can be a romantic relationship, it can even be a friendship also, or it can be even a family relationship wherein you felt rejected. If you are the one who felt rejected, just keep your eyes open, keep yourself open to those people who understand and support you, and make the best of that support. You see here, this person is reaching out to somebody, and that somebody makes the person feel secure. So if you are in this kind of situation right now, avail of the support that you receive from other people, most especially those people that you know just loves you and allows you to be who you truly are. These people who allow you to be in pain when you are in pain, who allows you to cry and support you as best as they could, people where you feel home. Now, if you are that person who have inadvertently caused pain to others, maybe there is a call, the card calls you to be more sensitive to the feelings of others. Sometimes, without really intending it, we might end up hurting other people and make them feel rejected. And it depends on the person. Sometimes the rejection can be not significant for us, but it means the whole world to other people. So the card also invites us also to be more caring and more sensitive, not to make other people feel rejected, to be more sensitive that it's good to have good boundaries, but at the same time we set up these boundaries in a gentle way wherein we consider also the feelings of others around us. Now, the beautiful thing about here is there are stars around us. The stars can symbolize some instructions or some directions that are being provided for us by the universe. You see, the stars are not only in the door, but also in the windows up there. Since there's still a star on the door, it could mean that it's not really a completely lost cause, that you can still enter the door if you can find the key, if you can come up with a win-win situation. Now, it's not the only option that you have at this time. there are other windows that are waiting for you to consider. So keep your options open. Do not close your attention to just the door wherein you felt rejected. Try other routes. Maybe the universe is leading you to something that is much better. If you feel that the path where you are prevented access to, sometimes we feel that it was the best option, but sometimes the other options can be actually the best option for us. So keep your eyes open also for other options. Look for open windows, look for other paths, be proactive, be positive, be receptive to the universe. When something closes, you can always take a pause and ask, okay, universe, the door is closed. Where do you want me to go? Or what do you want me to do next? Remember that we don't have to go through this alone. There are people to support us, and there is also the universe that will guide us to the right path. Sometimes when we follow where the universe leads us, sometimes we discover that the optional windows or the optional paths were really the fastest route towards our aspirations. Now let's try to see where this will lead us. We have here the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is, can be related to a relationship. It can be that somebody chose somebody else over us. Well, if that happens, then maybe it's time for you to somehow distance yourself a little bit. You see here, this person is looking at the Three Swords in an objective way. It's like he's reading a book. So in a certain sense, at this time, spend more time nurturing yourself and healing yourself. And in the near future, when you have stabilized yourself, then maybe you can look back just like reading the book, and it will lead you to new realizations about life, new lessons about life, and maybe you will be wiser. But I feel at this time, what you need to do is to nurture yourself back to emotional health. There will be a time in the future where you can look back and learn the lessons that this experience will teach you. There are a lot of activities on top of the book, a lot of instructions coming out from it. So a lot of lessons that you will cherish in the future. But at this time, you need to heal yourself. This is also an indication that whatever painful situation you are in right now, this too will pass, and it will teach you new lessons, and you will be wiser and stronger in the near future. Now let's try to see what is the advice of the universe. Well, for some of you, when I look at the Two of Cups, I think this is a more a relationship that is more balanced, more equal. So it can be that for some of you, if this is a relationship, you will learn lessons here and you will become a more mature person, and maybe even you will learn how to love more maturely, love more unconditionally, and you will attract to yourself in the near future somebody who will be able to reciprocate that love in a mature way. You see here, love is being shared equally. Love is being given equally. As you mature in the near future, you will be able to draw to yourself more mature, loving relationships. You will draw to yourself a person who has also undergone growth in the area of relationships, and I feel it will lead you to a more fulfilling, loving relationship in the future. Now, it can be somebody from the past also, or it can be somebody new, but when you look at it, it will be a relationship where love is equally shared. And the bond is not just in the physical part, but in a deeper part, more in the emotional, intellectual, and spiritual part. You see how they intertwine like spirals. So the connection is not just in the physical realm, but in the inner realm as well. So the bond will be stronger. For some of you, it can be a soulmate. Now, the soulmate can be romantic, can be also a mentor-student relationship, or it can be a deep friendship, or maybe an even deeper bond with the people whom you call your family. Now, this Two of Cups card can also symbolize the union of your opposite. It means you will achieve more maturity and more wholeness from this painful experience that you've had. Now, from this painful experience that you've had, you will grow more as a person, you will learn more lessons, and in the end, you will be happily going through life more mature, and the opposites within you will be more united. So this can be also can symbolize also that you will be happily single, wherein whether somebody comes along in your life, you will still be happy. Whether you are single, you are just happy. You will be a cup that is overflowing, because you will somehow grow to the point wherein you know that the source of happiness in your life is already in you. And so what happens when you reach out to others, it is because you want them to share in your joy. And you will continue to be happy whether there is somebody in your life or not. Whether there will be moments also in our life wherein we will be alone. But because of the maturity that you have gained through this experience, you will be happy whether you're alone or with somebody. And even if that somebody comes and go, you'll still be happy, because you have grown to the point wherein you realize that the source of happiness is actually in you. Well, that's it for our tarot reading. Let us now go to the self-care tip. This oracle card is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let's try to see what is the self-care tip for us. Okay, a card just popped out. Okay, let's look at this card. Jeweled Web. Okay, the card is Jeweled Web, and it teaches us of our connectivity with everything around us. Every event that happens to us is interconnected to the purpose that we are meant to live right now. When you look at the oracle reading we have for today, it's entitled Purpose. There's a purpose for everything. Everything that happens to us is interconnected with other things in our life. They lead to us discovering the purpose of our existence. They lead to our growth, and they lead to the enrichment of our lives and the lives of everything around us. Actually, it contributes to the betterment of the whole universe or the whole collective. So this life experience is connected to the lessons we are meant to learn, and at the same time to the maturity that we are meant to attain in this lifetime. So every event that is happening to us, I feel that the message here of the self-care is just go through the experience and allow the experience to enrich you. So painful as the experiences may be, these experiences can enrich us. And there is an interconnection of all our life experiences that will lead to wholeness, maturity, and fulfillment with regards to our relationships. So, somehow we are being invited to look into the interconnections of our life events, our life experiences, and also everything to everything around us. Like people who are brought to us at this moment because they are the ones that we need at this time. Maybe the insights that will come to us are interrelated also to these things. Actually, when you look at it, when we develop our clear gifts, you get to see the interconnectedness of everything in varied ways. And somehow, I feel this is the invitation of the card right now. To not lose hope, knowing that all these things are interconnected with invisible threads that will lead to our betterment and our growth. Well, that's it for today for our Good Morning Tarot and our self-care tip. I hope you were able to find some answers to some questions, some inspirations, some new insights that could help you in your present life situation. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.